What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video review. Today we're going to take a look at Star Ace Joker from Batman Ninja, and this is the deluxe version, and you can order them directly at Star Ace, or you can head over to bigbadtoystore.com. I'll put the link down below. So for those who doesn't know, Star Ace has the license for Ninja Batman, or Batman Ninja, whatever you want to call them. But so they announced this. They already had the Ninja Batman. If you haven't seen the review, I'll put the link down below, and you can see the box of Joker here. This is the again the deluxe version, which is they have 3 different versions. So depending on your budget, you can pick and choose which one you want to get. So this is obviously the most expensive one. But I would recommend this, honestly, because even if it is a little bit more expensive than the other 2, I feel like it is worth it. So let's open it up, as you can see here. So the box is decent size. Even though it's the deluxe version, it's not massive, and it would take up a lot of space. And this just caught my eye. This is not one of those backdrops, but Star Ace is known for this, even on their Defo Reel series, and I really like this. You can use this as a backdrop. As you can see, this is the I guess the castle that Joker was staying into that becomes a robot. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. It's pretty cool. Again, you know, especially for photography, you could definitely use this one. You see the Joker symbol on the side, and beautiful box. You know, if you're into displaying boxes, it has this different texture like the shiny ones, and you get a lot of things in here. As you can already tell, there's 2 trays, one at the top and one at the bottom. And as you can see, there's the colorful barrel of, I believe, explosives in there. And this is taped on all 4 sides, so you just take them off just like so, and we'll see the contents of this figure. So let's start off with the things that you're gonna get. So I'm gonna do so you see hands, we're holding the what do you call that, the fan, the bladed fan, and you have this what do you call it, a samurai that you have some Joker symbols in there. It's pretty cool. It's not made out of die cast, but it's nicely painted. Beautiful paint job there, and you see the sword guard in there. So the other 2 hands are for holding, I believe, the sword, and then you got this 2 bladed fan. And if you get, this is for the special edition, so it kind of stops at the fan. You can see it right here. It has this beautiful Joker, and it's kind of sharp, so you got to be careful on those edges. The good thing about those fans is at the edge, it has some sort of a hook that when you have him hold it, it doesn't fall off. Some ivory handle in there, so that is nice. So now after this, now this is the special version. I don't know why they call that the special version. We'll do a separation here. You'll get this all in the deluxe version, obviously, but this is just the Batman Ninja Lord Joker, which is $247 at Big Bad. So you would get this extra hand. I believe this is for the this hand is for the gun that he does have. Some explosives in here that does have that flower type thing. See, it keeps on falling down. It's not bottom heavy. I wish it was, so it keeps on falling down. But it does help when you do have the deluxe version. You got some, according to the description, this is some liquor. So yeah, that's that. And some sort of a switch. I believe that is when he controlled the robot. I believe so, when he transformed the correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below. This is, you know, he flipped the switch and the castle became a robot. I haven't seen that movie in a while, and this one's kind of like springy. Again, this is you know, some nice textures on the side. This is from the ancient Japan, so all the technology here obviously is, you know, not up to par. And you got this old school Japanese style hand gun that has a like a flag at the end. It could say bang or whatever, or you know, whatever it is. And you can see the paint application here. This is made out of plastic, but beautiful. You can see the grain of wood, the handle and all that stuff. It's nicely made. And at the bottom, the pole itself is made out of metal. So that's a beautiful thing right there. And now we're going to the deluxe version, which is $279. The other one was $247, so a little bit of distinction there. But the base, I would say, is beautiful. It puts this figure into the next level, because getting this base On the surface, you're gonna be like, well, why do I need a base, right? But once you set them up, you put them all together, that what makes the difference, and it gives you that statue-esque vibe, kind of like the Prime 1 feel. Because, you know, like Prime 1 is known for their bases. This kind of puts all of these things together. You can see this barrel right here. It has some ropes. Everything here is sculpted. Nothing here. It's not a real rope. But again, nicely painted. And you see this wick right here. You kind of insert it here in the barrel so it looks like it's lit up and it's about to explode. And you see the barrel here. You see some holes and whatnot, some missing pieces. And there's a reason for that. And this right here is one that impressed me the most. Look at this dynamic stand or pole right here. This is not the typical dynamic stand that you see. This is some sort of a metal that you insert on his back, and something that some company maybe should imitate, because this is beautiful. This is the normal dynamic stand that we know. You know, you clamp it up on the side on his waist. But as you know, if the suit is like Spider-Man or Batman that has, you know, prone to creasing, you run the risk of damaging the suit. In this case, when you have this pole that you just insert in the back of a figure, you don't run into that kind of trouble. You see this Lord Joker right here. On the back of his robe right here in this the purple thing. Normally you would clamp it on the side. Now you again, it wouldn't work, sure. But look at this. This is brilliant. They inserted this metal plate on his back. I mean, no one displays their figure kind of like this naked anyway. So what you would do is you will lift this up, and there's a slot where you would just kind of slot in. I'm doing this with a camera on my chest. There you go. You would just slot him in, and there you go. You got a dynamic stand. You put this down, no one would notice. You don't have that big bulky thing behind him or around his waist. And that is genius. That is innovation right there. Very simple, right? Very simple. Now, this might not work for somebody like Spider-Man because you don't want to see the metallic plate on the back. But for anyone who has a cape, this would work. Because you see that once you insert that in, you still have that bulkiness of the back that is going to protrude outside of his, you know, his cape. Not his cape, with his trench coat. Now it's just going to look awkward. But I love it. I love this thing that Star Ace just did. I hope it continues on. I know they're doing The Boys, so this would be good for some of their characters there. See, there's like this is what I was talking about earlier. So you can put them all together. You see those two fans. You put them there. There's like a rubber inside that you slot them in. And now that little hole right there with the, I would say they're explosives. I was inserting the gun, but I was wrong. That's not for the gun. It's actually for the sword. So many accessories, man. You get confused. So that sword right here, you just insert it like so. And on the other side, on the opposite side, they give you this metallic, this rod that's made out of metal. So you just insert it. And it has some sort of a hook. So what it does is you stand the gun and it kind of leans over that hook. I mean, you can position it a lot better than I did. You know, I was doing this with a camera. Again, there's missing pieces on both of those things, so you kind of know where it's going. You get this explosive, which you can actually have him stand. You put the barrel in here, and then on the one slot you can actually put, you know, the liquor, or have him hanging. It's up to you. And you can put the remote on the side. It's up to you, how whatever configuration you want. You know, it's the good news is it's to your preference. You can hang it here, and then you can get the other bomb or whatever you want to call them on the side, and you can have Lord Joker sitting on it. You know, and then you get his hands. I don't know. You can throw him in there, I suppose, but you know that would look awkward, I would say. So keep it like this, and this base looks fantastic. And now going to the figure itself, colorful, really vibrant. Those little tassels, look at his shoes, and this is how he looked like in Ninja Batman. These are made out of plastic. These little things right here, they could have been, you know, soft goods, but I like the fact that they are plastic, so you don't mess them up. There's wires running all over his outfit, so you can position them nicely. This green vest of his gave me trouble because I'm using green screen, so you can imagine it looks like he's see-through, and I didn't anticipate that. Now I know. But going around here, beautiful outfit, man. Just the tailoring is precise, and this on his shoulder right here, it has some sort of a, I don't know, it's kind of stiff, so you're not gonna mess that up. Going down here, you can see the tailoring. Again, the stitching is, you know, nice with all those wires on the side, so you can kind of like position it like blowing on the wind or something like that. And the socks are also fabric, they're not sculpted. The shoes are, as you can tell right here. Going up here, it has the silky-ish fabric that they use. That's the material that they used. And you can see on the back, your screen is probably tearing right now, because anytime that you shoot something like this, like a reflective material, it doesn't go well on the camera. But you can move it around here, but it's accurate to the movie, to the animated movie. It's premium. When you have him in hand, even the body itself, you can feel it's premium. Even when you change hands, they have this different method of pegs, which is pretty cool. And the head sculpt itself, man, you can see the paint application here, the paint work that they did. It is nice. It is nice. The different gradient from the eyes, you know, from dark to light. On the texture on the face, you can see the unevenness of the application of his face paint. I don't know if you want to call that a mustache, perhaps, on his eyebrows. Possibly their best head sculpt as of yet. And I really do like their Leonidas. So that's high praises. And on the side here, you can see the bun. You got the man bun going on there. And nothing here, when you hold them in hand, I don't know, it just doesn't feel cheap. It feels premium. It's heavy. It's like heavier than a regular figure. And you can see the material that they use. They didn't really go cheap on this one, because they're thick. Those materials that they use, they're, you know, they feel quality, is what I'm trying to say here. And again, the paint application on the hair, the stash, even the teeth. You can kind of see it from afar here. You see some damages on his tooth, you know, some discoloration, and his stash right there. You can move it around. I get, not, you can't move it around, but it's a separate piece. So just be careful in that. You don't want to break anything in here. But the eyes as well is beautiful. Just nice. Beautiful in a weird way, in a Joker kind of way. You know, we want our Joker to look as maniacal as possible. And let's zoom in here in his eyes. Look at those eyes. My goodness, they're piercing. And the teeth. It's beautiful and disgusting at the same time. And you can see the color palette that they use. It's really vibrant. Really represents Joker, at least, you know, like the Joker from the cartoons, the animated movies, and especially this is a different kind of movie. You know, it's not for everyone. This Ninja Batman, it's different. You know, it has a different setting and all that stuff. But I said it on my Batman review. I love the Japan setting. You know, anything Japanese, the culture behind anything. I'm a big fan. Kind of like with the Greek mythology and all that stuff. I love that Viking kind of look. So that just adds to, I guess, the flair that I have in here. That's beautiful. And going around here, let's put him in a few poses before we wrap this thing up. As you know, Batman Ninja dropped in this village. So I put Joker in here while it's snowing. So you can see him holding his gun. And he's still smiling, you know. He's always smiling on that film anyway. Outside of when he kind of, what do you call this? Did something on his mind purposely so Batman wouldn't find him. But beautiful. I had a lot of fun posting this guy. And I only posted him like a few times, but because the chest, I just noticed the chest. You can see here, there's some elements of him that are green. So if you see like the background going through him, it's because of that green thing. So, and there you go, some battling out with Ninja Batman here in a samurai look. Beautiful combo between the two. And again, if you're a fan of the movie, they are gonna release a few more. I think Harley Quinn and Catwoman. So that would be nice. And I believe they're gonna do Bane as well. So I'm glad that they are into this franchise, and hopefully they tackle more. Honestly, not only is his chest the one that's green, as you can see the moon behind him, but also the barrel is kind of greenish as well. So yeah, again, there's a lot of trouble going on here. Some of his shoe as well, but you get the idea here. Him holding the fan, that fan is dangerous. When he swung it at Batman, he kind of threw it. My goodness. But yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful figure. And you see what I'm talking about. Once you incorporate the base, you can have him sitting down, you can have him standing up right next to the barrel. You can do a lot of things, especially photography wise. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun once you hold him and you start displaying him. But once you get him, I highly do suggest that you get the Batman Ninja as well, because that's a quality figure, and I believe that is available at Big Bad. And they're gonna release the other Batman too. And as far as displaying him, let's say most people have Detolf. So, and I'm gonna start incorporating this in more of my reviews. This is how he looks like in a Detolf. If you want to display him by himself, saluting and sitting down on the barrel, this time with his chest intact, with his neon green vest. And if you want to display, you don't want it to be too crowded. So, but you can have two Batman Ninja and him. They look good together. As anyone who owns this Batman knows, you can put him in a more traditional Batman look. You can remove those armor pieces, and he would look, just a regular Batman with some pants that are kind of baggy. But you get what I mean here. It looks, look at that. It pops on your shelf. Batman's all black, and Joker right there is just as colorful as he could be. And there you go, guys. We got Joker, Lord Joker from Star Ace. And I want to thank Star Ace for making this review possible. Thank you, guys. But it is beautiful. I love this figure. Love that Ninja Batman. Again, this might not be for everyone because of the style of the character. Because if you're used to the traditional Joker, then you might be a little bit turned off by this. But I'm telling you, it's totally different. It would work because if you watch my stream, I got like a whole Joker behind me. And it does work with the different Jokers. It's still Joker. It's from DC. So if you are a fan, I do highly suggest this as well. As quirky as it is, that's Joker. That's what we got. For those who does have the video game version of Joker, it works with my Heath Ledger, or it's kind of like his evolution, the evolution of Joker. So I don't know. I'm just a big fan of Joker, so I'm possibly gonna get every Joker that I get my hands on. So thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully you like this video, and once again, I'll put the link down below for just the deluxe version. If you are interested in other versions, you can just check out Big Bad Toy Store. So thank you for watching, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It really does help the channel out. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. All 80% of you who hasn't subscribed yet. Thank you for watching, guys. Follow me on Instagram, Twitch, and Facebook, and I'll see you guys in the next video.